name is Nur Aihana binti Abdul Halim, a student from the UiTM campus Aropolis. This video is about how to overcome food waste. Before I start my speech, I want you to look at this picture. Just a normal picture of people throwing rubbish, right? Now, I would show you how this simple action can lead to a massive problem, which is this. This is a landfill full of food waste made by us. A simple action of throwing food waste can bring a huge effect, and the worst, which can bring harm to the environment. As a responsible citizens, what changes that we can make to overcome this issue? Ladies and gentlemen, we all know that food is one of the most basic necessity in life because the energy our body require to function is provided by the nutrient from foods. Nutrients are compounds that are necessary for the control of important activity as well as the development, repair, and maintenance of bodily tissue. Nowadays, there are a lot of food that we can get easily through online method. Some of them were sold in a large amount and which can lead to a waste of food. The question is, how can we overcome this waste of food? After all the study that I have made, I have 3 solutions which include creating a meal plan, saving the leftover food, and compost. Now, I will explain in detail the solution to food waste. One of the best methods to decrease food waste is to plan our meal. Going through the supermarket aisle without at least having some notion of what we want to buy will always lead to overpaying and food waste. The best thing that we could do is when we plan our meal, we go to the grocery store prepared with an idea of how we will utilize each item so that we won't have to worry about food in our fridge going to waste when every food has a need. Having a meal plan is good for keeping us from overspending on food since we feel the need to be ready for anything. By sticking to the list, we may stop ourselves from making unplanned buying at the store. And as a result, we can stay focused and be mindful of our needs for the upcoming week if we plan our meal. Not only that, meal planning is linked to more diversity in foods, which is important for a healthy diet since it enhances the possibility that nutrients that we need will be met and make healthy eating far less boring. It is easy to avoid troublesome foods such as allergies and including components that support diet tailored to our individual health, such as low carb, vegetarian, dairy-free or gluten-free diets are simpler, because it can give us control over the ingredient that we choose. So, what is the next solution? Well, we can save the leftover food by storing it in the refrigerator. Did you know that it is recommended to freeze any leftover for later use or to keep them in the refrigerator for not more than 3 to 4 days? Frozen leftovers should be utilized within a few months for the greatest quality. Although frozen meal may be stored for an endless amount of time without losing any nutritional value. Although there is a bigger risk of freezer burn the longer leftover of frozen. By using the cook once, eat twice philosophy, leftover can be used as component for meals later in the week. By using this strategy, you may cook an important ingredient in greater quantities, organize your meal around them, and then utilize the leftover to make a whole new dinner the following day or later in the next week. Your leftover just become prepared element for your subsequent dinner if you do this. However, when reheating the leftover, we need to check the food thermometer read at least 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Not only that, making fresh dishes out of leftover can be more exciting. With the latest technology that we have, we can just go online and search for leftover food receipt to find ways to modify the dish from original. There are like a tons of ideas available, such as making soup. Most soup are very simple to prepare, take a very little time and cost almost nothing if you use leftover. We can save a lot of money and reduce the waste of food with the last solution, which is compost. Composting is a sustainable alternative to dumping things in the garbage, since it not only reduce landfill waste but also produce fertilizer for gardens that are rich in nutrients. Composting in your backyard is a fantastic method to feed your plants while preventing food waste from going to the trash. Small composting bins are also available that you may keep in your house. Did you know that almost any cooked food may be composted, including bread, beans, pasta, sauces, soup, eggs, and grains like rice and other grains? However, if they include a lot of meat or dairy, we should avoid them. Utilizing your food waste for composting is a terrific idea. These leftover and other organic elements are utilized in the procedure to create a natural fertilizer that is then applied to the soil to improve it. Both the amount of garbage dumped in landfill and the amount of methane released into the atmosphere are decreased. Both soil amendment and mulching may be done using compost by providing organic matter and assisting the soil in retaining moisture and nutrients, improving structure and health of your soil. For instance, banana peels are good compost material and may enrich your plant soil with nutrients like calcium, magnesium, potassium, and salt. These in turn support the fruiting plant's healthy development. Additionally, they break down faster than other compostable material. In conclusion, food waste can have a harmful effect on every aspect of life. Therefore, we need to change the way we conduct food so that it can give good benefit to others. Every change starts from home, and it's very crucial for parents to adapt their children to this basic plan in avoiding food waste. We can create a better world with no food waste if everyone play their role.